Hola clase! Here are your instructions for Wednesday, February 10th. First, we're going to start off with our warm-up, which is on the numbers 0 through 20. When you open it up, you are going to complete the number in the sequence for 1 through 5. For each one, you need to spell out the number. So if you need your numbers, they are right underneath of the warm-up. Just make sure that you double check your spelling as you type them out. You have 3 shots, and whatever your highest score is will be your score on the warm-up. After that, in our number sheet, we are going to learn the numbers 21 through 100 on the right-hand side here. Now, you'll notice that not all of the numbers are listed out, so we don't have 79 numbers on the right-hand side. That's because after a while, they all follow the same pattern, so we didn't need to write all of them. So let's go through these for pronunciation so you know what they sound like, and then I'll explain the pattern. Starting with 21, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Now, once you get to 31 and beyond, when you want to add a number to a 10 spot, what you do is you put a Y, which is E in Spanish, and it means and then you add whatever the number is that you want in the second place, in that singular place. So 31 means 31, but it literally means 30 and 1. 32 means 32, but it literally means 30 and 2. So you'd keep following that pattern. If you wanted to say 33, 33, 34, 34, all the way down to 39, 39, and then you get to 40. Once you want to keep counting from 40, you do the same thing. So let's go through the rest of your 10 spots. So starting with 40, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So if you wanted to say 44, for example, you would say 44. If you wanted to say 45, 45. If you wanted to say 58, 58, right? So when you want to add on to any of these, you add an E, which is a Y, and then whatever the number is, 1 through 9. So in class today, we played bingo, but if you were not here, instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in an extra recording of me reading through the list of numbers that I read for bingo. And I'm going to have you simply just write those numbers that I say in a Google Doc, and then you can share that with me instead or upload that for your bingo doc. After that, we had a boleto de salida, which is an exit ticket. And this is what it looks like. So you have a matching, which is 4 questions that you're matching the Spanish answer and question together. And then the other part to it is about looking over your grade on Home Access Center. So I want you to take a look at your grades if you haven't already. We have a lot of grades that have been put in. And they're not just put in because you've done the work on them, so you've earned that grade, and I want to give you that because I don't want you to do work just not to earn anything for it. So if you look at Home Access Center and you have either of these codes in there, NR or I, this is what they mean. So NR means no report, which means I'm missing it. And I means that it's incomplete. So you may have started it and only done half of it, or you may have done it, but it was just done incorrectly and I gave it back to you to do. So if you have either one of these, you can still complete that assignment and turn it into me. Just let me know when you do so that I can go back in and I know what folder to look in so I can regrade it for you. Also remember, you can go back and redo any warm-ups you want, no matter what day they are. So if you got an 80 on a warm-up from January, you can go back and get a 100 on it now. I resync Schoology every single day, so it will update. And then if you ever need help, Tuesdays and Thursdays are when we have the extra help Zoom. So this is your exit ticket. And then the only other thing in today's folder are optional study guides for tomorrow's speaking quiz.